It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It is SNL Formula X. It is round number 8 here at Francorchamps. And we have an exciting round here, 26 laps of this classic circuit. Let's have a look at our grid. This is reverse on the last 3 races in Formula X. It's round number 8. If you haven't seen the rest of the rounds, where have you been? It's been an exciting championship, and we've got a deciding battle happening. We've got 2 rounds after this one in the championship left to go. And on pole we have Jokas returning back for Red Bull. Joining him on the front row is Yolo in the Aston Martin. 3rd place is Noxie in the Williams. 4th place is Rob on drums in the McLaren. 5th place is Cinemod in the Sauber. 6th place is Gazman, the team principal of Ferrari, replacing his driver in Tulu, who could not make it tonight. In 7th place we have Junior in the Williams. In 8th place is Bunnies, an impressive rookie season for Sauber. Then we have Paleshi in the Alpine. In 9th, Jam in the Mercedes is in 10th. 11th place, an impressive Tiny Terror as well, having a great season. First podium last time out at Monza. Then we have Cool Dude Boy in the Mercedes. Daz in the Red Bull. And then we have our back 3. Wolfbane after winning at Monza in that upgraded Aston Martin. Illusion, who's been leading the championship from the start in the Ferrari. And the defending champion, Matt Psycho, the man on form. He starts at the back of the grid here because he's got the best average score over the past 3 races. So let's get this race underway then without further ado. Toto is in the chat. He is here. So, 26 laps of this amazing circuit. A tyre war is happening as well in Formula X. So Bridgestone and Michelin. The Bridgestone runners are Williams, Ferrari, Alpine and Aston Martin. And they have got the softs and the hards. So you can see there are a few hard runners actually out there. And the Michelin runners are McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull and Sauber, and they're on the super softs and the hards, so you can see Jokas there on pole position on the super softs. Evening, says Wolfbane as well, so you can see some soft tyres, a few hard tyres. Paleshi's on the hards, Gazman's on the hards, so we've got a few hard tyres but not many. So let's see how this works out. 26 laps around Spa-Francorchamps. Jokas on pole, Yolo joining him on that front row. Let's get a clean start going into La Source. Always a tricky part as they get underway. The lights go out and already Junior is making his way up the field. He has made an impressive start in the Williams. He's up into 4th place already. So they go through and there's a little bit of action in the middle of the pack. We've got, I think, at the back, a few of the drivers having a bit of an issue. Rob on drums already dropping down as we go back to the front and have a look. Jokas under attack by the 2 Williams drivers. Jim will be happy to see this. In fact, Junior takes the lead. He's used the overtake button, those soft tyres, and Jokas stays in 2nd, Noxie in 3rd. Great start though for Williams. 1st place already for Junior, but Jokas is there attacking. But he's under attack himself from Noxie. Oh, but Noxie can't make the move. So we approach the corner with no name. Cinemod in 4th place. 5th place is Yolo. 6th is Paleshi. 7th Jam on the hard tyres ahead of Illusion, who is also on the hards. Daz in 9th on super softs. Tiny Terror though has just been overtaken by the Bunnies. In the Alpine is Tiny Terror. At the front, Junior leading the race for Williams. Looking very strong. Oh, but he's run. I say that. Oh no, he's got a bit of glitchy madness. Jokas then in 2nd place. 3rd is Noxie. 4th place is Cinemod. Let's go on board with Cinemod in the Sauber. Evening, says Flashman. Here's man Jokas currently 2nd. Overtake being used by Cinemod. Those super soft tyres on the Sauber. Let's go off board as we then enter the back of the circuit. He's got a great toe, YOLO as well. In fact, in 5th, YOLO could jump both Noxie and Cinnamod as they approach this horrible update to the bus stop. Well, I say update, it's getting on a bit now. But Junior leading for Williams until lap number 2. Yokas in 2nd. I think Junior was just really laggy all evening. Happens sometimes for him, unfortunately, says Wolfbane. Cinnamod, though, making the move, getting past. So Cinnamod going into Lasource, gets past Noxie, positions himself lovely on the entry and on the apex. And Noxie cannot do anything about it. We see drivers attacking Paleshi on board with him in the Alpine. What can he do? Through Eau Rouge, looking very quick as the Alpine driver. He's got a good run. He's got everybody ahead of him though. Cinnamod having to defend the position as we go 4 wide now because Noxie gets himself past. And in fact, everybody is just past Cinnamod like he wasn't there. A few bumps going in to their chicane at the top of the Camel Straight. And Cinnamod now down into 6th place. He was in 3rd at the beginning of this lap. Noxie has moved himself into 3rd place, so 1st and 3rd for Williams right now. We've not seen them have a particularly great season. There's been odd flashes, but they've just not got on after winning the championship with Matt Psycho last season. As we see Cinnamod in 6th, 7th is Cool Duboy, 8th is Daz, 9th is Jam. Jam running wide actually. What has happened there? I go back a little bit. So we go on board. Wolfbane tried to go round the outside of Jam. And then Jam running off the track. Was there anything doing there? Possibly not. Jam losing positions then. So we have Rob on drums in 14th. 15th is Matt Psycho. He's had a poor start to this race. He's behind his teammate. So we see some dust being kicked up ahead. Was that Jam as well? Again? Possibly. Who's now attacking Tiny Terror. So Jam running a Ukrainian livery on his helmet, changing his colours to match the Ukrainian flag. As Rob on drums, I believe, ran a Ukrainian car in the Porsches. Jam's still there with Tiny Terror as they come into the bus stop, and Jam finally gets the move done on the Alpine. But up front we have Junior leading this race. Yokas in 2nd place still, using the overtake button. So overtake, if you're new to Formula X, it's a new feature this season. You see Yokas going through Eau Rouge and Radion. Paleshi is in the chat saying hey. Noxie loving the helmet, says Paleshi. Here we go, on board with Noxie. Okay. Has Noxie been overtaken by YOLO and I've just missed it? I may have missed it, sorry YOLO. Yes he did. So YOLO getting a nice slipstream and just driving past Noxie down the Camel Straight. Nice move by YOLO. 4th place then goes Noxie. 5th is Cinnamod. Oh, there's a fight happening here as we have Daz and Cool Duboy getting past Paleshi. So Paleshi dropping down. Sorry Paleshi, I don't want to see this bit again as we come into the hairpin, and Paleshi just getting forced wide. Cool Duboy following Daz through, so Daz looking strong as well for Red Bull. Already up into 6th. He's on the super soft tyres, so he will have to run on those hard tyres. Paleshi on the hard, so everyone will have to run hards here. Paleshi actually has got his mirrors full of Wolfbane. Pad felt horrendous around here, especially on the hards, says Wolfbane. Well, Wolfbane currently on softs. Can he get through Puon and make a move on the exit? Yes, he does on Paleshi. Paleshi, a little bit of overtake. I saw a little flash there by Wolfbane. So going off board with Wolfbane. And we can see Paleshi's got the attention of Bunnies in the Salva. So Paleshi right now on the hards, Bunnies on the supers. So Paleshi is at a disadvantage with the tyres. And Bunnies is using the overtake as well to aid him. But that Alpine is very quick in a straight line. But the toe we have learnt from this car is incredibly strong. As we go off board to have a look at Bunnies, he's driven past Paleshi on the brakes. And that is a lead that Junior has over the field. Junior leading this race over Jokas. He's had a 1:57.1. Jokas a 1:58.3. Yoda 1:57.7. Daz is up into 4th. He is flying along in 4th place. Cool Duboy in 5th. 6th place is Wolfbane. Noxie now down into 7th. So we're starting to see some of the quicker drivers. Daz, one of the form drivers in the championship. He won around the Nordschleife. He's looking strong here in Belgium, and he's setting purple lap times into Sector 1. Looking very nice and tidy after the Camel Straight. We've got Wolfbane, who has got the attentions of Cool Duboy. A little touch between the two drivers. Let's go on board with Cool Duboy. In 6th place, an impressive season so far for Mercedes. Has shown Jam the way this season. Just running a little bit wide though. Noxie not close enough to take advantage. In fact, Bunnies is behind him, with Paleshi in between the two Saubers. Although we saw Bunnies running a little bit wide on the exit. Can Cinnamon make a move on Paleshi? Looking strong. The two Salvers at this stage of the race, but they're on the super soft tyres as Paleshi runs wide and loses the position down into 10th place. So 10th and 11th for the Alpine duo. They're always on track together. We've learned this season. 2nd and 3rd at Monza. Illusion is in 12th in the Ferrari. He's on the hard tyres. Jam in 13th on hards. Matt Psycho in 14th place on the hards. Rob on drums is on the super softs. Gassman is on the hards in the Ferrari. He's jumped in, replacing Intulu, the team principal of Ferrari. We've not seen him drive in Formula X since season number 2. Long time no see, Gassman. Always great to see you there. He's taken the loafers off. He's left the mansion and he's decided to get inside his car. And Daz is up into 3rd place. So Daz into 3rd, followed by Wolfbane. So we now have a Red Bull 2nd and 3rd. We've not seen the Red Bulls run this highly together all season. In fact, we can see the Aston Martins in 4th and 5th as well. So YOLO has the pressure of Cool Duboy behind him. So 2nd place is Jokas, and he's been closed down by his teammate Daz. Let's go on board with Daz then, through the corner with no name towards Pouan. It's a tricky corner in these cars. It's not quite flat. Daz in 3rd place, catching Jokas. Jokas having a good race so far. He's in 5th place, as we can see Wolfbane behind us. He's having a look at us as we go through the double right-hander onto the back straight. Daz feeling the pressure from Wolfbane. Wolfbane making the move and getting on the overtake button. He is up into 3rd place using those soft tyres. He's not using the hards yet in this race. Daz in 4th. So Wolfbane will be attacking Daz's teammate going into the bus stop. Will he make the move? He does. Gets up the inside of Jokas. So Jokas in 3rd. 4th is... Oh no, Jokas! Jokas has spun. He's half spun out of the bus stop. So here it is. So going through the bus stop chicane. And then Jokas just kicked off too much power. He's hit the wall and he's losing the positions now. Down to 6th place. He's been overtaken by YOLO and Cool Duboy. YOLO has the attentions of the Mercedes driver. Let's go on board with the Mercedes of Cool Duboy as we approach Eau Rouge and Radion. It's Radion actually there. And Cool Duboy. Off board we go. Mercedes using the overtake. Trying to get past YOLO. Difficult move around the outside. He does get around the outside though. YOLO braking a little bit earlier. He's down into 5th. Yokas in 6th. Noxie in 7th. 8th now is Cinnamod. So the Saubers have swapped positions. They're 8th and 10th. But now it's Cinnamod in 8th. With Paleshi in the middle still. He is the meat in the Sauber sandwich. There is Bunnies. Tiny Terror is 11th, 12th still is Illusion. Those hard tyres, they are tricky. Dram also on the hards, on 59.1. Matt Psycho has got past his teammate and done a 159.6 in the McLaren. Now, he was telling me he had issues with the mapping of his overtake button in this race. We've got Rob on drums in 15th and 16th is Gazman. At the front of this race, all alone, is Junior Spam. He's leading the race. I need the stewards to look at the height of them curbs. That's Flashman talking about the height of the curbs. What's wrong with the height of those curbs? I have to explain that. Wolfbane in 2nd place. Are people attacking the curbs too much? Flashman. Flashman is the team principal of Red Bull. His man, Daz, is in 3rd place. Yokas is in 6th. Daz having a strong race at this point. Though Cool Dude Boy catching up with 157.8 for Daz and 157.7 for Cool Dude Boy. So pretty much similar times. And 5th place is YOLO, 59 for him, so on board with the Aston Martin. Oh, Yokas' spin, says Flashman. Ah, yes. That exit curb is horrible. That's looking strong for you, Flashman, in 3rd place. There's Cool Dude Boy, 4th, 5th is YOLO, 6th is Yokas. Noxie in a strong 7th, so Williams 1st and 7th. Let's go back to the race leader. 157.4 for him on the previous lap. 155.7 for Wolfbane. That is 1.7 seconds quicker than the leader. Here is Daz in 3rd place. 4th, Cool Dude Boy. 5th, YOLO. 6th is Noxie. 7th is Cinnamod. As you can see at the background. Oh, Yokas! What has happened to Yokas? Yokas has dropped. I did think something had happened to someone. Don't know what has happened. What? So Yokas was 7th. So he just... Oh, he's run wide. He's run wide and having to use the overtake to get back up to speed. But look, he's reluctant, I think, to use the overtake. He's touch and go with the overtake, if he can use it around this circuit. He's now dropped down to 10th place. Tiny Terror is in 11th. 12th is Illusion. 13th is Matt Psycho. 14th is Rob on drums. 15th, Jam has pitted. So Jam has taken off the hard tyres and is on the softs. Illusion now pits as well. So we're seeing cars come into the pits. Jam, first one to pit then. Now Gazman has also pitted. So we've seen Jam pit early before and it's gone wrong for him. Le Mans is one of those that comes to mind. At the front though, Junior. He's not been on the podium since his debut race, which was Austria. The Williams driver looking strong here, but he is being chased down by the ever so fast Wolfbane. He's looking to build on their success at Monza, where he won. He dominated that race. He's looking strong again. He's the only driver in the 155s. Daz in the 157s, the low 57s. Cool Duboy also in the 157s. That's slightly quicker. YOLO is in 5th, 157.7 for Noxie at 158.1. So teams have brought upgrades here. So all these cars are running slightly different weights, slightly different powers, all have different strengths and weaknesses. Paleshi there in 8th place on the hards, 158.6. Hello lads, says Crispy, one of our drivers in the Porsche Cup. Junior Spam is in the pits then for Williams, and we shall see how he goes. Wolfbane leads the race then. Soft tyres on Junior, and so does Noxie, so both Williams having a similar idea with their stops. Everybody else going a bit further in. So Daz in 2nd. Cool Duboy is in 3rd. Using the overtake again to try and just get back in the slipstream with Daz. Is slightly out of it, I feel. At this stage, there is Daz. Driver looking behind. You never know if that is actually what you choose to do at that point, or whether it's just GT Sport deciding your driver will look behind. Of course, this is the last week of GT Sport, although Formula X will continue for 2 more weeks. We're still using GT Sport. The new game comes out on Friday, GT7. But we're still using this because no one will have any cars when the new game comes out, as far as I know. Oh, Daz has made an error! Daz has gone off! Daz has hit the wall! What has happened here? Daz has gone off at Pouon. Let's go on board with Daz. It's just completely died. No input. Has Daz gone? Daz is out of this race. He is out of the race at Pouon. And Daz has gone. Absolute disaster there for Daz. Out of the race at Pouon after running in 3rd. Wolfbane leads the race for Aston Martin. YOLO inherits 3rd place now from the departed Daz. He's not died, everyone. Daz will be back with us at Interlagos. Calamity. Disaster. No Daz, says Wolfbane, as Wolfbane comes into the pits. Cool Duboy though. He's extending this run. He's got another lap worth of fuel. 157.7 for him. GT87 Cinemod in the pits. Bunny's also doing an extra lap. Tiny Terror using an extra lap of fuel as well. So everybody coming into the pits. Cinemod is in. Matt Psycho going past. He's on the hards. He's running a long time on these hards. So 5th place is Cinemod, 6th YOLO's, 7th, although it's all changing as everybody gets back. Here's our virtual race leader. We think Junior, although Cinemod will be... Oh no, Wolfbane's jumped him! Wolfbane has jumped Junior in the pits! But Wolfbane is on the hard tyres compared to... Oh, Junior is also on the hards. Rob in 7th, Noxie in 8th, although YOLO is just coming out of the pits. They're all coming out together. This is going to be tight and interesting. Here comes Noxie up the inside of YOLO as he tries to get to speed. Paleshi on board with him as we go through. But actually, YOLO is now under attack. On the attack against Noxie. Can he do there? No, can't get ahead. Paleshi then. Paleshi having a sneaky look. No. 11th Cinemod. 12th is Jam, who has jumped Illusion in the pit stops. Yorkas is down in 14th, and 15th is Gazman. I always like Gazman's helmet. It's so simple and reminds me of David Coulthard so much. guess what country Gazman's from. Cool Dubois is in the pits. So it's a long pit stop here. We'll wait. Bunnies will be pitting too. So super softs for him. Tiny Terror on the softs. So the soft runners are going a long way. Matt Psycho on the hards. He has gone the longest than anybody else on the hard tyres. In he comes. So Junior and Wolfbane will inherit the lead. And second place, Wolfbane taking... Oh, he's sliding the car. Those hard tyres do not have the grip he is finding that he's used to. Rob on Drums should be pitting this lap. No, Rob on Drums still going. So Rob on Drums, he's only got a quarter of the tank. He's not stopping for a long time. But Cool Dubois has got himself up into third place now. With the shuffle, he's on the hards, so he's not fueled up as much as those ahead of him, I don't think. He's not done a full tank. Rob on Drums is fourth. Fifth place is Bunnies. Here is the battle. Sixth is Paleshi. Let's go on board with the Alpine driver. He's got a fresh Bunny in front of him. Bunny's just coming out the pits. Can he get past? As we go down the Camel Straight, he's going to have YOLO in his slipstream. YOLO will be there. Here they go. YOLO using Bunnies and actually helping Bunnies move a bit more ahead of Paleshi. YOLO 7th place ahead of Noxie as he's helping Illusion catch up too. So Illusion actually has jumped Jam and Jam is catching too. They've both got ahead of Cinnamod. This is the battle, right? So 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. Not quite there for... But Bunnies is under attack from Paleshi on board through Pouon. As we see behind, Illusion has got himself up into 7th. How has he done this? Here we go, into Pouon. We have Noxie ahead. So Noxie and YOLO both running wide, and that means Illusion could just get them on the exit. And he does. Beautiful move there by Illusion. As they come through the back of the section. 8th then is YOLO, 9th is Noxie, 10th is Jam. Go back to the battle for 5th place because Bunnies is under attack from Paleshi. Paleshi's just going to drive straight past, I think. Yes, he does. Up into 5th place. Rob on Drums has not pitted yet, everybody. Rob on Drums is still going ahead of this battle. Bunnies then under attack from Illusion. Illusion gets ahead of Bunnies and is now into 6th place. Great drive from the Ferrari driver. In 6th now, Bunny 7th, 8th is YOLO, 9th is Noxie, and 10th is Jam. Let's go on board with the Mercedes. Looking at the rear wing of Noxie in the Williams, actually losing some time. Through. And then we have Illusion under attack from Bunnies. Bunnies getting past Illusion again, and YOLO deciding to have a go as well, but YOLO braking a little bit earlier than Illusion at the top of the Camel Straight. So YOLO 8th place with Illusion. Illusion really having fun here. You see him driving the car. Maybe not as powerful as it was at the beginning of the season in comparison to everybody else, but he is battling hard. Looking up the inside at Pouon. Has he managed to get past Bunnies? He has! And he gets past. Bunnies in 7th place. 8th is YOLO, 9th is Noxie, and 10th is Jam. Noxie running a little bit wide. So Jam trying to get past, but can't find his way past the cars in front. It's Wolfbane. He leads this race. Doing what is clean laps on these harder tyres of 157.8 on the hards. We saw softs and super soft runners running 157s. I mean, Wolfbane is going 2 seconds slower than he had been, but he's definitely flying along. Junior 159.3. Cool Dude Boy at 159.2. Rob on drums is about to pit. Is Rob on drums trying to do a one-stop race? If he does the hards for the rest of the race, I'll be amazed. As Rob, I would try and do 3 more laps and then come in for some super softs, because he's done 13 laps on these super softs. He's kept them fresh. He's going quicker than he has gone before. Evening, says Matt Psycho. Just looking at Matt Psycho's teammate, Rob on drums in 4th place, still not stopping. Has got himself up into a very competitive position. Always good with fuel is Rob. Winner of Season 1 in the Porsche Cup. Got Paleshi catching him though, like nobody's business. Paleshi on the soft tyres. Paleshi running wide in fact, and he's lost the back end. A bit too eager to get past Rob. Got Illusion in 6th, then his battle 7th, 8th and 9th now. So we've lost somebody. YOLO's just dropped back a little bit. 7th, 8th place though, Noxie. Nice move there by Noxie. Jam trying to get up the inside of Noxie, but no, they hold each other up, and I think YOLO is going to try and get past them both. So Jam has lost the position to YOLO. He's now got Noxie in his sights as YOLO. As we see going round the corner, we've got Matt Psycho and Yokas having a battle, I think. No, we've got Yokas and Cinnamod having a battle. So the Salbert and the Red Bull. That was scary, says Palashi. And there's a yellow flag waving. Oh, we've got Noxie going slowly. Rob on drums has pitted. So what has happened to Noxie? Let's go back and find out. So Noxie there in 8th place. He's fighting with YOLO. Coming in, he's in fact having a look at Bunnies up the inside, tries to get the car stopped. And, oh, the game reset him. That is annoying for Noxie. So he's lost all of those positions. He was about 8th place, he's now lost 4 positions. Although Rob on drums has just pitted, so he's lost 3 positions, and he's got Matt Psycho chasing him down in that McLaren. Not seen Matt Psycho much this race. It's lap 14 and he's still in 12th place. The defending champion in the McLaren. The team champions from Season 3. And they had Wolfbane driving for them. Wolfbane leads the race on the hard tyres, looking very strong out in front. In fact, got about 6-second lead over Junior. He's got about 1.5 lead over Cool Dude Boy. Paleshi's moved up into 4th place now with all the shuffles, although he's sliding around again. Don't know if that's a bit of lag or if that's just the way he attacks Puon. With no overtake, says Matt Psycho. Yes, we've already mentioned that, Matt. 5th place is Illusion. 6th is Bunnies. 7th is YOLO. 8th place is Jam. 9th, Yokas. Attacking those curbs after Flashman said he's going to write a report to the stewards. There is Matt Psycho. He's got himself up a few positions actually. He's got up the inside of Noxie. And then he's going to have a go at Cinnamod. This would be a nice overtake if he dives up the inside here. In fact, he gets it on the exit. Very nicely done by Matt Psycho. Sorry, boys' bedtime. I love driving for Aston, but I must say, as a devotee McLaren fan, I do miss driving for them. Oh, Pat. Shh. You did not hear that from your star driver at the moment. He won at Monza. He's leading here, and yet he is courting McLaren Tiger will be interested in this. Team principal of McLaren, although he has got the current champion, Matt Psycho, in his midst. Maybe he'll try for an all-star lineup in Season 5. We'll see what Season 5 brings. We'll see what new game brings first. If there is a Season 5, hopefully there is. So I know how much you all enjoyed this series. Cool Dubois in 3rd place. The move to the Super Formulas as well, I think, has gone down well. A few tweaks to be made in certain areas, but it's the first season with the Super Formula cars. It was always going to be a learning process. The first season for a few drivers. Illusion is a brand new driver in this series. An absolute steal. Matt Psycho saying he'll swap seats. He'll go back to Aston Martin. You heard it here first. Matt Psycho proposing a deal to move back to Aston Martin. Jam in 6th place. Has got past Bunnies. So the Mercedes driver up into 6th. So Mercedes 3rd and 6th. As it stands. Bunnies in 7th for Sauber. Bunnies falling down a little bit. Bunnies this season, it's feast or famine with Bunnies. He either gets podiums and 4th places or a bit further down the field. At the moment it's in 7th place, so it's about halfway through the pack. Yorkas in 8th. Still looking strong in that Red Bull. Not even got blue Smarties. That Psycho complaining about the conditions at McLaren. Not a happy champion there. He'll be looking maybe for a new seat next season if he keeps this up. Team SCT on the side I've noticed there as well. The first time I've noticed that on the rear wing. Psycho setting his personal best. He's now finding a rhythm on the Super Softs with no overtake, as he stated. Trying again, says Daz, had a chance of being the first over the line with a name that didn't start Wolf and end in Bane. So, possibly 2nd place was up for Daz here. YOLO in 10th. Noxie is 11th for McLaren. That's something for the future. Noxie in a McLaren. He's in Williams this season. He returned back to Williams, where he won a race in Season 2. Unfortunately, this season just not working out as planned for Williams at all. Currently down in 7th place in the Team Championship. Cinemod in 12th. You'll have to tell me, Cinemod, about bits and pieces. I've just remembered something. Tiny Terror in 13th. 14th is Gazman, and 15th now is Rob on drums. Oh, Rob, you've got a full tank of fuel. I really hope you're not trying to do half the race on hard tyres, because I don't think that will work. Wolfbane, though, is 1st place on those hards, trying to keep them alive. He pitted on lap number 10. So he's had them now. He's on his 7th lap with them. Into the pits then comes Junior, and in comes Cool Dubois. So they're not running long on these hard tyres. They're getting rid of them as soon as they can, really. Paleshi is getting himself up into 2nd place. Wolfbane saying didn't like these cars at the start of the season, but they have grown on him. I think everybody is saying this. Yorkas is in 3rd. Now as everybody starts to pit, Matt Psycho in 4th. We saw him pit very late on though. YOLO in 5th, 6th is Noxie, 7th is Cinemod, as everybody else is in the pits. Tiny Terror in 8th. Illusion is in. Ferrari driver getting a new set of boots. Jam is in as well. New boots for him. There is Bunnies. Jacks are down. And soft tyres for Illusion again. Yes, Illusion is out of the pits. And super softs then for Jam. Yes for him. And Bunnies coming out as well as super softs for him. to Rob going long on his hards. That's not going to work, Rob, I don't think. Wolfbane leads this race, maybe making a little mistake actually. So he will be pitting at the end of this lap, surely with that amount of fuel left, to run 9 laps on the soft tyres. He's attacking the curve, into the pits he comes. A nice big lead over Paleshi, about 20 seconds. Matt Psycho in 3rd place. Team SCT, Sick Children's Trust, as always. Please go on their website, please. Just £1 would help so much. Help families with children in hospital in the UK. Matt Psycho then taking the lead. Not said that much this season. It's been a tricky season for the McLaren driver. First season with these cars, we've learnt a lot from them. Jokas is 2nd place. Looking strong still. Up there, Flashman will be very pleased to see his Polish superstar up this high up in the field. Yes, cars are pitting, but still, it's a very close field. Yolo in 3rd, 4th is Cinnamon, 5th is our virtual leader, Wolfbane, just coming out of the pits now. And there is Junior, who has got the attentions of Cool Duboy. Cool Duboy has definitely got a chance here. He pitted a lap earlier, and he will be having a look at Junior as we go down the Camel Straight. Junior on the inside. Can Cool Duboy go round the outside of the Camel chicane? He can't quite get there. So Junior is in 6th, but he's got Cool Duboy all over the back of him. This is the battle for 2nd place. I think the win is definitely Wolfbane's, but these two are putting on a show. On board with Cool Duboy, the Mercedes driver is currently in 5th place in the championship, 93 points. Hayley Buck has joined the chat. Hello, Hayley. Welcome to the Sunday Night League. Welcome. Hope you enjoy what you see. Matt Psycho into the pits. Comes the champion, Jokas in 2nd place, and Yolo in 3rd is also pitting. Everybody's pitting now. Wolfbane, though, isn't. Wolfbane leading this race for Aston Martin until lap number 18. Number 19, in fact, of 26. So 8 laps, including the one that they're on. Junior has got the attentions of Cool Duboy, who makes the move. Brilliant move into La Source. They're both on the overtake button. Let's go on board then with Cool Duboy. See this move into La Source. Here he comes up the inside. So in fact, it was a mistake. There we have it by Junior Spam. He locked up slightly, ran wide, and lost the position. Can he get back into the slipstream of Cool Duboy, going through Radion onto the back straight of Kemmel? He's going to have to fight hard, as Cool Duboy will not let him have it. Here comes Junior. No, can't get round the outside. So Cool Duboy up into 2nd place. Junior in 3rd, Paleshi in 4th, Illusion in 5th. Attacking the bollards. Jam and Matt Psycho are fighting. So Jam and Matt Psycho really fighting. So Matt Psycho has just come out of the pits and he's all over the back of Jam. What can he do? No, Jam defends the position. Junior has got himself up ahead of Cool Duboy. Cool Dude Boy's gone off and pull on. Oh, he's had a slide. He's gone back onto the circuit, and Junior gets himself up into second place. Cool Dude Boy pushing too hard, possibly, to keep his pace up. So Illusion in fifth. Here is Jam in sixth. Seventh, Matt Psycho. Bunnies is there as well. Go on board with the Sauber driver. You can see the McLaren and the Mercedes up ahead of him. So that Psycho actually having a nice run as we go through the back straights. Flat out in these cars. Quite as quick as the Red Bulls, but still 180 miles an hour as they approach the bus stop. Jam up on the inside, Matt Psycho on the outside. Both silver cars. Matt Psycho actually a little bit ahead on Jam, though. Gets the power down. Bunnies is still here. Bunnies is attacking Matt Psycho. So Matt Psycho has to be careful because he's under attack whilst he's trying to attack. So both of these drivers really pushing hard. I think Cinemod has just been overtaken by YOLO in the Sauber. Or did he try and overtake YOLO? No. I just think the game was having a bit of an update moment. As we see Jam there in sixth. Matt Psycho under attack then by Bunnies. Spambot says in Joy's note. So Haley, really stupid to have another woman watching us. We have our women. They're often in the chat. Minka will be somewhere watching this at some point, I'm sure. The team principal of Alpine. Slippy also, the team principal of Sauber. His drivers 8th and 10th as it stands in this race. Pat, the team principal of Wolfbane, the team principal of Aston Martin and of Wolfbane. Bunny's my mate, says Matt Psycho. They are good friends. They helped each other around the ovals. Going back a few seasons now. Junior Spam in second. He's got Cool Dude Boy in his slipstream. He's got on board with the Mercedes driver. 183 miles an hour. In fact, he gets past. Did he bounce Junior out of the way? Let's see. Junior's running wide though. Running a bit deep. Cool Dude Boy keeping himself going. Second place. He'll be happy with that if he can keep it. Junior in third. Fourth though, catching them up. 157.6 compared to a 158.4 from Cool Dude Boy. And a 2-minute lap from Junior. So actually these two are slowing each other down. Illusion a 157, Paletti a 157.6, 158.2, a 157.1 by Jam. Matt Psycho a 157.7 on his previous lap. So Cool Dude Boy, Wolfbane is in the 155s as he has been all race. Nobody else has been able to touch him in that boot card. Cool Dude Boy trying to get away from Junior Spam. They've only got 6 laps, including the one they're on. Junior pushing hard. Paletti is there in 4th place. Illusion. Assistant times. Jam trying to pull himself away now from Matt Psycho after being attacked. Getting a good exit out of Pouon. Bunny's in 8th. Yoka's still up there, 9th place for him in the Red Bull. 10th is Cinnamod. 11th, using the overtake, is Tiny Terror. Bit of a quiet race for Tiny. Expect to see him a bit higher up these days. YOLO is in 12th. Noxie is in 13th. 14th is Rob on drums. These 2-minute lap times, though, they're not going to be good enough to hold Gazman back. Gazman is going to go round. Oh, he doesn't go around the outside. He'll have a good run. These drivers fighting. Gazman having a look at Rob on drums. Oh, Rob just keeping the position though. As Paleshi gets up into third. Oh, what on earth is happening here? So Paleshi in 4th place. He is attacking Junior Spam. Oh, a little bit of a jink there by Junior. Paleshi then goes up the inside. Oh, and then Junior rejoins. That's a bit of a messy rejoin there. Paleshi's still on the track. They're banging wheels, in fact, going down. Let's go on board and watch this from Paleshi's point of view. So Junior possibly, a little move, little jink there by Junior. And Junior pops off, rejoins, touches Paleshi. Paleshi holds his position. They then bang wheels a little bit. Oh. Go on board with Junior. Bit aggressive there from Junior. Illusion is in 5th. Catching these guys up actually. So 1:56.8 by Paleshi. This is the only driver really we've seen in the 56s. So he's going to try and catch up Cool Duboy, who did a 1:57.0. Illusion in 4th. Just a bit, says Paleshi. 6th is Jam. He's got the attentions of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho in the McLaren. Close enough to have a move on Jam. Come into the bus stop, the horrible new bus stop. Just leaving a little bit of time. See Bunny's on the exit, having a wiggle, using the overtake, trying to get back into a position where he is in the slipstream. But up front, it's really been played to a 1:54.6. From Wolfbane. That just feels like showing off. That Aston Martin has been flying. It is fully upgraded. It is fully operational now. The Aston Martin won't get any quicker. So Wolfbane having to use it as much as he can. Wolfbane saying he used a lot of overtake on that lap. Well, a 1:54.6, that is impressive. I'm interested to hear what drivers think of the overtake button. Dubois using that overtake button to set some times as well, so he's trying to lay down a bit of a marker. He knows Paleshi is catching, although Paleshi's lap times are inconsistent. Matt Psycho saying no idea about the overtake button. I'm just wondering with stuff with the overtake button whether it aids the racing or whether it doesn't. I don't know really. I like the overtake. A lot of people misuse it, but it's good. Says Wolfbane. Illusion there is in 5th. Matt Psycho and Jam, they are having this battle for 6th place. I've not seen these two drivers really fight all that often in Formula X. It's good, says Matt Psycho. Ah, there we go. Keep an eye on the overtake situation. You can use it tactically. Yes, you can. So, Jam just going through Radion. Matt Psycho is in 7th. 8th, Bunnies. 9th is Yokas, who's got the attentions of Cinnamon. Let's go on board with the Sauber driver. So Slippy will be happy to see this. His drivers 8th and 10th. Very consistent team. Had a great start to the season. Cinnamon just attacking now. Can he get past Yokas? Going down the Kemmel Straight. Yes, he can. And Tiny Terror is there as well to try and make sure he can get any of the scraps between this battle. Yokas is under pressure then from Tiny Terror. Tiny Terror on the inside. Can he get up into 10th? Yes, he can. This late in the race. Yokas then down into 11th. He's had a good fight as Yokas this race. It's on the hard tyres though at the end of it, so that isn't going to help him. YOLO also on the hards. So is Noxie. Gasman on the softs. And Rob on those hards. He's been on those hards now. Pitted on lap 13. Oh, he's backing up. Way, hello. Flying Rob on drums. 2 laps left then for Wolfbane. He's lapping a second slower than his fastest lap. He's just, pipe and slippers time. Lost half a second in that first sector. It's Cool Duboy. What's the gap? About 21 seconds. To Cool Duboy in 2nd place. Paleshi is chasing. 1:56.0 compared to a 1:57.4. 1:56.7 by Cool Duboy. So using that overtake button nicely. Junior in 4th now, so he's dropping back a little bit. 58s for Illusion. Jam in the 57s. Trying to keep Matt Psycho behind. In fact, he has got a gap to Matt Psycho, who's in 7th place. 8th place is Bunnies. 9th is Tiny Town, who has got Cinnamon on his tail. Cinnamon will have to fight hard though to get past that Alpine. It is incredibly quick, as we have seen. Yellow flag waving. Oh, Rob on drums has dropped it. How has Rob dropped it there? Too much power, and it's just looped him round. Was looking so promising for Rob at one point in the race, and it's just gone a little bit wrong for him. So he's going to be lapped here. Goes into his final lap. Cool Duboy. It's got Paleshi. Close enough to put pressure. Oh no! So close, in fact, that Cool Duboy's lost it. How did that happen? Let's go on board then with Paleshi and have a look at Cool Duboy. He brakes and Cool Duboy just doesn't seem to brake. We could see him sliding off and hear it from his point of view, and there it's all gone wrong. for Cool Duboy. He was in second, he's dropped down to third. He's got damage on the rear as well. Where is Junior? Junior is close enough. He could cause an issue here. Illusion is fifth. There is Jam behind. He's got the attentions then of Matt Psycho. Still Psycho there in 7th. Bunny's in 8th. Wolfbane's got this race. He's had this race in the bag. The only man in the 154s, the only man in the 155s consistently. In fact, the only man in the 155s full stop, let alone consistently. So Wolfbane really has had the whole field at his mercy. It has been a dominant victory for him, if he can hold it. But he has got over a 20-second lead over Peleshi. Peleshi, we saw earlier in the race, having a few excursions, so maybe if he had kept it pointing the right way, he would have put more pressure on Wolfbane. Cool Duboy, 3rd place. It looks like he's going to keep it. 4th is Junior and 5th is Illusion. But let's go back to Wolfbane as he comes through the final 2 corners, the bus stop chicane. It is going to be a 2nd victory of the season for Wolfbane, putting himself into the championship fight for sure. Peleshi in 2nd. For Alpine, nope, says Peleshi. I think that's in response to him catching Wolfbane. 2nd place then for Peleshi. 2 2nd places in a row for Peleshi this season. 3rd place is Cool Duboy for Mercedes. A mistake on the penultimate lap, costing him 2nd, but Junior in 4th. 5th place is going to be Illusion. 6th place is going to be Jam, closely followed by Matt Psycho. 8th place is Bunnies, as he attacks the curb a little bit hard. 9th place is Tiny Terror. Peleshi saying a good race, although Tiny Terror sliding out of the bus stop. 10th place is Cinnamod. 11th place is Yokas. 12th place is going to be YOLO. Those hard tyres proving key, I think. Drivers doing 2-minute lap times on those hards. Noxie is there in 13th, and 14th is going to be Gazman. But let's have a look at the results of Formula X Season 4, round number 8 at the Spa-Francorchamps, 26 laps. And it was dominated by Wolfbane. He won by over 24 seconds in the Aston Martin. He also set the fastest lap of a 1:54.639. In 2nd place was Peleshi in the Alpine. 3rd place, Cool Duboy for Mercedes. 4th was the Williams of Junior Spam. 5th place, Illusion in the Ferrari. 6th place was Jam in the Mercedes. 7th place, Matt Psycho in the McLaren. 8th place, Bunnies in the Sauber. 9th place, Tiny Terror in the Alpine. 10th, Cinnamod in the Sauber. 11th is Yokas in the Red Bull. 12th was YOLO in the Aston Martin. 13th place was Noxie in the Williams. I want to say McLaren. So next season, Tiger, you need to sign Noxie. 14th place, Gazman, joining for Ferrari this race. And in 15th place was Rob Undrums. 16th was the unfortunate Daz, who will get a point because it was a disconnect for him. And it's very unfortunate because he did look strong. And he thinks he would have got 2nd place here at Spa. Let's then have a look at the championship standings. And in 1st place, and these standings are as they read because there are no stewards reports for Formula X. So, Illusion leads the championship with 130 points. 2nd is Wolfbane with 123 points, only 7 points separating first and second as it stands. In third place with 114 points is Matt Psycho, so 16 points behind the leader, still all to play for. In fourth place, just 1 point behind Matt Psycho, is Cool Dude Boy with 113 points. Then we have a drop to Intulu, who was unable to join us this race, with 98 points. Daz in sixth with 79 points. And then we've got an incredibly tight battle for the rest of the top 10. So Daz has 79 points in sixth. Bunnies is just 1 point behind Daz in seventh place with 78 points. Then Paleshi has 76 points. His teammate Tiny Terror has got 72 points in ninth, and so does Jam in 10th. Then we have 11th Junior Spam with 67, Cinnamod 46, Jim 33, Rob on drums 30, Noxy 28, YOLO 24, Yokas 15, PO 13, Flashman 6, Gazman 3, and Mika has got 1 point there for Alpine. The team championships, this is all important because it is a token spending session. It's the last of the season as well. Ferrari lead the championship with 222 points. Second are Mercedes with 167. I did calculate this, and Mercedes can still beat Ferrari in the championship standings if they get full points. 1-2s in the last two rounds. Third place is Aston Martin with 150 points, so they've jumped up. Alpine get into fourth place with 147 points. McLaren have 144 points. Sauber in sixth place with 123 points. Williams in seventh with 114 points. And Red Bull have 93 points. So it is incredibly tight throughout this championship standing. The next round is round number 9 at Interlagos. We return there. Big incident there last season in lap 1. These cars are a bit more nimble than the previous incarnation. Please join us for that race. Like, share and subscribe as always. I need to say that earlier in the videos so the people actually do that. I maybe have to remember to do that in the early laps at Interlagos. One day I'll become professional at this. Join us. This is going to be an intense championship battle. We've got the Ferrari on the back foot now. The Aston Martin is coming up strong, but tokens are going to be spent to improve the performance of some of these cars. Join us for Interlagos, where it can all change here in SNL Formula X. The Porsches will be here for their final round of GT Sport, actually, as well, which will be an incredible battle, I'm sure. So, good night. Enjoy. Thank you very much, Wolfbane. See you again.